Happy knitters.
Hello.
We're back. This is going to be, what episode, Jordan?
Welcome back to episode 12.
12 episodes. Yay.
That didn't feel right.
You know why? Because your voice is changing. So if you guys go back, because I was watching some earlier episodes that we had done, and it is amazing how from January until now, his voice has changed. So
hello.
He's become now, yeah, not quite.
Okay.
Not quite. But anyway, it's just kind of, it's interesting. So guys, it has been a busy 3 weeks for us. For me, not for him. He's on summer break. Yeah.
Actually, it's still been a little bit busy. I've been having to deal with school stuff.
Yeah, he's actually starting sports this fall, so he will still be on the podcast with me. But he's interested in knitting, guys, but I don't think he's interested in actually knitting. I mean, we talked about it, and I don't want to force him to do something that he is not interested in. But he loves the world of knitting, but not, I think, actively wanting to knit, right?
I'm doing art next year.
He's doing art next year. So anyway, we'll see. You never know. Kids change their minds, right? So anyway, let's get started, guys. Guess what? So
what?
Saturday was the end of our what, Jordan?
Some Like It Hot KAL.
Some Like It Hot KAL. And we have got to tell you how much fun it was for us to look at all of the finished objects, the chatter thread. You guys really, really did wonderful. And it's like I said, it's just amazing to see all the wonderful crafted things that you guys entered into this KAL. So without further ado, because I know you guys, your time is important to you. But before we announce the winners of the KAL, I want to let everybody know that we will be having another KAL soon. I'm working on the details of that. So stay tuned for that. But
you never told me anything.
It's in my mind.
Oh.
Smokey. Okay, it's in my mind, so I haven't really, crafted it out yet. But I'm going to talk to you about it once we get started on it, or once I think about what it's going to be. So if you guys are new to the podcast, welcome. My name is Yolanda.
I'm Jordan.
And we live right outside of Dallas. I'm married
in Texas. I'm pretty sure there's a Dallas somewhere.
There is a Dallas. So look, guys, let me tell you, since he mentioned that. So I am a big fan of Eat, Sleep, Knit, right? Well, I had read a blog or something where they were moving to Dallas. I got so excited, I almost had a heart attack. And then I got to reading, and it said Dallas, Georgia. Wah, wah, wah. It's like, oh my God. I was like, they're moving to Dallas. Not Dallas, Texas. Dallas, Georgia. Right? So anyway, yeah, that when he said there's more than one Dallas, yes, there is more than one Dallas. So
I feel like there's another one somewhere.
There probably is.
Texas and Georgia.
Texas and
Probably
Georgia.
Somewhere up there.
So I have other children besides this one here. I have a 15-year-old son named Dante, who is not interested in the podcast at all. Then I have Alexis, who is 3, and you guys have seen her periodically in some of the other episodes. She's taking a nap right now, so this is a perfect time to podcast.
Hopefully she doesn't wake up again.
Hopefully she
does.
Yeah, she woke up on one of our other podcasts, and I hope we were pretty much done at the end, so it was actually okay.
Yeah.
What was that for?
That's the noise she made when she was running down the hallway.
Okay. Anyway, now, so without further ado, let's get started on announcing these winners of the KAL. We had 49 entries. Amazing. 49. 49. Yes. Don't do that. Don't do that. Anyway, so So let's get started. So I did a random number generator. I closed the thread, actually closed the thread this morning. So if you were in another country, you still had time to enter until this morning. So the thread was closed this morning. And I picked
another city.
I picked the winners because today is Sunday, August the 6th. Okay. So the first prize is going to be the Hue Loco. Jordan. Oh. Yeah, the Hue Loco that was donated by Madeline of the Knitting House Square podcast on YouTube.
I always want to say Square House,
but it's not.
House Square.
So the winner of this skein, or skein, however you guys pronounce it, is going to be La Pearl Noir. Yay, number 45, post number 45. So please, I'll put your names at the bottom of the screen in case I mispronounce it. But please get in contact with me so that I can mail out this wonderful prize to you. So congratulations.
You have won.
La Pearl Noir. Awesome. And I believe, you know what, I'm going to post what the pictures were that they...
They're going to be right here?
Yeah, right, probably over your face. Okay. Over your face. So anyway, so yes, La Pearl Noir, congratulations. Next up is entry number 47, Rosie 8. Rosie 8, you have won the beautiful bag from Wild Woolly. Congratulations on that, Jordan. Okay, so we've been podcasting for a long, long time. You would think by now that he would know to move out of the frame so that it was focused anyway. And you know,
every
guys.
3 weeks I forget.
Yeah, okay. So anyway, this beautiful bag by Wild Woolly, a Canadian vendor. And in this bag, and you guys have seen the prizes, are some wonderful soaps and lotions. So congratulations. And also in here is a stitch marker, which is a cute little lamb, and that's her card, and some cotton candy lip balm. Okay, so congratulations, Rosie 8, number 47. Of course, please get in contact with me so that I can mail this out to you. Next up, the winner is entry number 21. It's, how do you pronounce that, Jordan, you think? Okay, we think it's
poo-poo.
No, it's not. It's I'm gonna have to strike that out of the podcast. It is Pouponette, Poupunette. I apologize if I'm totally mispronouncing that. I have a feeling that it is French, maybe. So congratulations. Like I said, I'll put your name at the bottom so that okay, we were done with that. I'll put your name at the bottom so that you'll know exactly who you are. So congratulations on winning. This is from Ebony Pearl on Etsy. She has a shop. Her name is Kim. And you won this beautiful bag with all the different faces on it. And it's stitched beautifully, beautiful coordinating inside fabric. So congratulations on winning that. And please get in contact with me for that as well. And we'll get that out to you also.
As soon as possible.
As soon as possible. Last but not least, the last entry is number 46, Crafty Nicole. Crafty Nicole, you... I know we did. It was kind of weird.
45, 46, and 47.
Yeah, but that's what came up on the random number generator. So who am I to?
And then the 21. And then a random 21.
Yeah. So anyway, so this prize is from Mitchell C. Creations, and it is on her Lagniappe sock base. You remember that? We talked about it. And it is Who Said Unicorns Arent Real. How cool is that? 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, 463 yards of yumminess. Anyway, and with that, you also get some matching stitch markers. So congratulations, Crafty Nicole. And like I said, if all the winners would get in contact with me, I will get those out in the mail to you this week. So congratulations, guys. Had a wonderful time with this KAL. It was great for you guys to participate in, and we definitely had fun with it. Now, I was supposed to have a finished object with this KAL. Jordan, do I have a finished object? No. I have a mofo. And we all know, most of you guys who have followed this podcast for a while, mofo is mostly finished object.
It's a mofo.
So I'm a failure at my own knit along, but it is almost done, and I really gave it the great college try. So it is sitting in my utterly adorable knits bag. Chicken bag. And
oh, I can make the chicken sound.
You guys, look, chickens.
I read a comment saying somebody liked my chicken sounds.
They liked your chicken sounds. It's been a while, so I think he's got some pent up energy. I was gonna say anxiety, but
I'm drinking coffee.
It's anxiety for me. Anyway, so that's in my lovely the chicken bag with the chicken's knitting. So, as you guys know, I was knitting with fruit salad. The colorway is fruit salad by Lonestararts. She is a vendor on Etsy, and she is here in Texas. And look, he said, one moment, please. Thank you. So this is the fruit salad colorway, guys. I just can't tell you enough how much I absolutely loved working with this yarn. The toes and the cuffs are out of Knit Pick Stroll Canopy. Is a colorway, and I've got my markers in here for the afterthought heels. So I just need to, I think I'm on round 7 of the ribbing. So I do
7 out of 11.
No, I do 20 rounds of ribbing.
What's the difference?
There's a big difference. 20 rounds.
That's only 7 rounds.
Yeah.
Oh, I see them.
Yeah. So I'm doing 2x2 ribbing at the top. Like I said, the toes are done. I just need to hurry up and finish the ribbing, bind off, and then do the true afterthought heel where I'm going to cut in the heel. So by the next podcast, these will be finished. And like I said, I have enjoyed working with this yarn. It's beautiful, and the colors are great. Yes. Okay.
A little thingy that came out of the macaron. The macaroon.
Yes, Jordan. Okay. So that is where I am with the socks for the KAL that just ended. So I apologize for not finishing these, but I did definitely try.
That's what matters.
Right? It is what matters, right? Okay.
Inspiration.
Inspiration. So I do not have any finished objects this week, but I do have a couple of whips. One which you saw in the last podcast. The other one is a languishing whip, which I showed in podcasts earlier on.
Oh, I know that one. You
know that one? So let's start with my sister's socks. I'm not sure where I was the last time I showed this on the podcast.
I think you're about halfway through.
But I don't know that I even worked on them.
Maybe I don't think you worked on them, did you? Maybe.
I don't even know. So we're just going to show them anyway. These are the socks for my sister, and it is Jawoll. I just had a moment. It is Jawoll, and it is in the colorway. Let me see if I have the band in here, which I don't. I don't have the band, but I'll try and put.
Usually we do.
Yeah, no, I'll try and put it below. But anyway, so these are her socks. They probably are in the same place they were the last time I showed them on the podcast. I'm not 100% sure, but now that I think I have a little bit more, I'm gonna have a little bit more free time, I will try to get those done as well. And once I'm done with hers, I will have knitted a pair of socks for each of my sisters. So next up is another pair for Jordan, of course, and you saw that in the pic.
And then Dante.
No, Dante didn't want any socks.
Oh, why not?
What?
Why not?
He just said he didn't want socks, so I'm not knitting socks if he doesn't want socks.
How about Alexis?
Alexis has requested
Pink socks.
every time she sees me knitting socks, she wants to try them on, and she wants every last pair that I make. And so she will be up for another pair. I'm going to make her a longer pair this time because the last two that I have made have been more like ankle socks. And I think
We're getting close to the fall.
We are getting close to the fall.
But
and
I don't think it's going to cool off any.
No, we live in Texas. It won't get cold, if any, probably until really December. So, but she does. She wants to. I could tell she wants a pair of long socks. So I would probably knit her a pair that probably come to her knees. I mean, she's 3 years old, so that is
to her knees.
That's a regular sock for us because when she tries on my socks that are on the needles,
they already come up to her knees.
They already come up to her knees. Oh, speaking of needles, so if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys know that I was knitting with on these socks here. I was knitting with my signature art needles.
These are the
What color are they?
They're blue. I forgot what the blues were.
What? Oh, this.
Not Chiagu. Those are the reds.
What's blue? I give you a hint. Starts with an H.
I drew a blank.
You don't remember? Hiya. Don. Anyway, so I was knitting with my signature art needles, and what I do every single morning, I have my sock bag with me, and I put it in my work bag on top. Well, when I got to work and got out of the car, I noticed that my needle tip for my signature needles was bent. When I tell you I almost died right there in the parking lot, I don't know how they got bent. It had to, because I knitted with them that night, the night before. I put them in there, but even when I took my bag out, my office bag out of the car, the sock bag was still on top. So I don't know what happened. I will put the picture in so you can see what happened. But I contacted Signature Art hoping that they could do something about it because I was devastated. And what a wonderful customer service they have. Probably within an hour of me emailing them, they came back with a return authorization number, said that the warranty does not cover bent needles, but that as a courtesy to me, they would replace my needles for me. I cannot tell you how happy I was to hear that because those needles are very, very pricey. And I've only had them for probably about 3 months. So what I did was
April 7th.
Okay, you have a very good memory. That's right, because I got them at DFW Fiverr Fest. So what I did immediately.
I didn't get to go to.
Don't be so sore about it. Anyway, so what I did, I immediately went on to Etsy because I was reading some of the comments down on Instagram, and they said some viewer on there. Said that she bought needle protectors off of Etsy. So I Googled it, and I bought a specific kind of needle protector. It is not here yet. It's not, I don't have it yet, but I'm going to show you that needle protector when I get it in because it's very unique. And I think that it is going to protect those needles whenever I'm traveling with them, because otherwise they will stay at home based on what happened the last time. Because like I said, those needles were too expensive for me to have them bent, right? So anyway, I just wanted to tell you that. So I switched out the signature needles with my Hayas for these, and I mailed off those needles back to Signature Arts this morning. Okay, so back to the whip. So I just showed you my sister's whip. I showed you the whip from the KAL that I did not finish. So guys, let me show you something that you have not seen in a while. I actually worked on it. This is in my twisted yarn and fiber bag that I got months ago. I got a an owl project bag from her.
Here we go.
What are you excited about it?
They haven't seen it in a while.
They haven't seen it in a while. This is the Camp Wilkerson shawl. What's so funny? What is so funny?
It's been on the podcast for such a long time.
He's such a smarty. So yes, he is correct, and I love this wrap, but I think,
is it a wrap or a shawl? Or
well,
same thing.
Well, it depends on who you ask. I think she calls it a wrap, an asymmetrical arrow-shaped wrap, because
it's a wrap.
It's a wrap. It's by Caitlin Hunter, and I am using Malabrigo Rios for those guys that happen to be new to the podcast that may have actually Rios.
Rios. Is it a different color that I can remember?
Hmm.
Oh, are those the same as the Chiago? Well,
these are
red.
These are actually knitted on my Chiago or Chiago, however you want to pronounce it. This is a 40-inch cord, and it is size 7. So guys, I finished.
I didn't think that the Chiagos were on this one.
Yes, I
Or
finished.
you have more than one.
I have more than one. I finished the eyelet section of this wrap. It is getting to be very, very long. I'm trying to see if I can get that in so that you guys can see it. Well, I'm gonna do as best I can. Okay.
Or we can just insert a picture.
And so getting through, I think the last time you guys saw it, I was down here. Like I said, I finished the eyelet section, and now I've picked back up with the darker color black, and I'm gonna see if I can remember what the colors. What are the colors on this? Because it's been so long since I have.
That's cream, turquoise, red.
No. This, okay, no. Okay, I remember. So the darker color that's almost black but not quite is Pearl 10. This darker, rich red is Cereza, Cereza. And
cream.
It's natural. This is natural here. And this here is
Blue bonnet. I just can't put my own names for these.
It is not blue bonnet. What is this color? What is this color here? I'll put it down below because at the moment it escapes me. Yeah. Anyway, I am absolutely in love with this. I know that I really am going to get lots of wear out of this when I am done, because I mean, just look at it. Just look at it. And like I said,
you've known that you created it.
And I know that I created it.
With your own spare time.
With my own spare time. So like I said, it's Malabrigo Rios. That's not, it doesn't call for worsted weight. I think it calls for DK. But I saw someone that inspired me to knit this, and she had done hers in Malabrigo Rio. So I wanted to do the same thing. And it really is a quick knit. It's just that I don't have as much time to knit as I would like to. So yeah, so I do the best that I can with the time that I have. So anyway, once again, the Camp Wilkerson shawl, and I'm still working on it, but it's going to get done. Right, Jordan?
Sooner or later.
Hopefully sooner rather than later. Okay, so that is that. And so those are the only whips that I am working on currently.
They're wipes.
They're whips.
Wipe.
Whips.
Wipe.
Whips. Stop it. So the pick section, there are no additions to the pick section from the last time we talked about it, because I'm not adding anything else.
But if you don't know what a pick is, it's a project in queue.
Say it again so they can hear you.
Project in queue.
And who came up with that?
Me.
You.
Meh.
You.
Meh.
You.
Meh.
Okay, so let's get really quick to the acquisitions. This is going to actually be a very short episode, right, Jordan?
It is.
Yeah, it is.
We haven't hit 30 minutes yet.
Yeah, it's going to be a short episode, which, you know what? Sometimes it's good to have short episodes, because I know that when I'm watching other podcasters, sometimes the lengthy ones take a little bit. I actually, when I see what the time is or how long it's going to be, I actually have to adjust myself to say, do I have time to watch this today? And if not, I have to put the longer ones off for another day. So sometimes it's good, because I sometimes want to just catch the ones that are 30 minutes long or 35 minutes long. And that way I can get in, watch them, and then, you know, do what I have to do to prepare for the next day. So, you know, like I said, I like the long ones, but I also like to have a variety of the shorter ones as well. So this one probably is going to be within that 30 to 35 minute range. So yeah, and I'm actually good with that. What are you doing?
I don't know. Going around in circles.
He's woo 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 woo. Okay, so anyway, acquisitions. I don't have too many acquisitions this time. I only have 3, but any acquisition to me is a valuable acquisition. So guys, I want to start with Mitchell C. Sorry for the crinkling. But I just love her. I love her yarns. I love her colorways. Like I said before, she has an excellent eye for color. And this one is no different. Check this out, guys. Jordan. Let's see if it's gonna focus. There we go. This is once again, of course, on her Lagniappe sock base. It is 75% merino wool and 25% nylon and 463 yards. And it is in her colorway Memories of You. The hues are wonderful. I love the darker tones mixed. Hue, the color, the range of color. Like I said, it's just a wonderful warm color that I think reminds me a lot of fall, and we're getting ready to go into that season. So
I want to.
Aren't you tired of the summer heat?
I might have to start school. I'm not tired of summer. I'm tired of the heat, not the summer.
Okay, well, it's nice that you have those options to be tired of, you know. Yeah. So anyway, so once again, thank you, Tara, for this wonderful, beautiful yarn. And this is her her tag, Mitchell C. And anyway, so yeah, so that was one of the purchases. And guys, I'm getting ready for winter, because believe it or not, I don't have any winter project bags, any winter progress keepers or anything. And I just don't know. I was thinking back to that. I'm like, well, why is that?
We have a minute.
The case. Okay.
Before we hit 30.
That's fine. So I got a progress keeper. Head down. I got a progress keeper, and it is, can you guys see that? It is a stocking with, I think it's, yeah, candy canes on it from her. So that's going to be my first, really my first official Christmas purchase. So I will be adding to that with project bags and some other things to kind of get me in the Christmas spirit.
I'm already in the Christmas spirit.
You're already in Christmas spirit?
I was born around
Okay, so next up is going to be another...
my favorite.
Is it your favorite? Another purchase from Ebony Pearl on Etsy from Kim. And I mentioned this briefly in the last episode. This is her, let me get the name of it. Yeah, it is her Sienna bag. This is an absolutely adorable bag. It is a African American girl with her Afro puffs on her head. And I saw this, and you guys, I'm gonna put a picture of Alexis's puffs next to this. And it reminds me of my daughter because she wears, I put her hair in puffs as well from time to time. So when I saw this bag on Instagram, I knew I had to have it. And it's got a cute red bandana lining in it. And like I said, a beautiful handle on it. And it says the magic is real. And yes, it is. The magic is real. So anyway, Alexis thought this bag was so cute. She was very happy that it looked like her. So I was very happy to purchase that. And along with that...
And we have another little macaroon thingy.
She gave us another little macaroon. And in this particular one, it has...
Or Alexis calls it a little knit.
A little knit.
It's a knit.
Let's see. This beautiful Progress Keeper. It is, I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's see. Jordan, can you put that up there so they can see it?
Why am I in charge of stitch mark?
Just to put it up there. Okay. It's an owl. A beautiful, cute little owl. Okay. Yeah, we're good. So that was a cute little surprise for us in this bag. And I actually love owls, and I can't even tell you why owls speak to me, but
they're fascinating birds.
They are fascinating birds, but I just think that every time I see an owl on a project bag or stitch marker or anything, I really do gravitate towards that bag. So if you guys want me to purchase something, put an owl on it.
And I gravitate towards eagles.
Eagles? Why?
Because they're more predator.
You like predator birds.
Fast and powerful.
Okay. Fast and powerful. Okay. So, last but not least is a purchase that I made from Joanne with the wildwoolly.com. She has a website. She has a Canadian shop. And you guys have seen her stuff on the show before because she donated a bag, that project bag, to the podcast. This is so awesome. I saw this sock bag on the podcast. Not the podcast, on her website, I'm sorry. And you guys know I love to knit socks, right? So she didn't have any available on the website, but she knit this one up for me as a request. And look, inside this bag is a center pocket with a zipper so that I can keep all of my notions for my socks in this bag. Not only is it lined here, also the pocket on the inside, the middle pocket on the inside is lined. So, and it's really more of a 2 at a time bag because I can put a ball on this side and a ball on this side. Guys, I love it. And Joanne is one of the most generous people that I know. She attached these cute little, and I'm going to see if I can show them to you. These cute little markers are, yeah, these are stitch markers on her.
Stitch markers.
What are you supposed to do when I'm showing something? Guys, come on. So anyway, a couple of them at the top are sweaters with needles attached. And this last one, what is this last one? Oh, it's a ram. A cute ram. So anyway, so I purchased that bag from her. So she sent these extra little goodies. I also purchased from her, her shop has, she makes soap, right? So I purchased for myself, actually I purchased this for Alexis because she suffers from eczema. So I got the oatmeal milk and honey for her, and I'm hoping that that'll help her. I'm hoping that that will help her soothe her her itchy skin when she's having. Let's see if that's going to focus. When she's having her issues. So
What about me?
you only have one spot of eczema, and you don't really take care of it, and you're old enough to do that. So if it doesn't bother him, who am I to tell him that he needs to put medicine on it, which we have. So there you go. You want to smell it? So, guys, not only did she give me what I purchased, she gave me some goodies to give away to you guys. So I'm going to show you all of these extra goodies, and I'm going to do them as a giveaway. But the one thing that I request of you, I'm going to put a thread out on the Ravelry group. And I need for you guys to go to her website, wildwoolly.com. And this is me. This is not her telling me to do this. This is me. And I want you guys to peruse her website and name one or two things that you really, really love and enjoy. I think this will help her to curate her shop and to find out what you guys are interested in. And here's the one great thing about her shop. I mean, it's not great, but it's a benefit to us here in the United States. Her shop is in Canadian dollars, so it's actually, we actually get a better deal because we are US shoppers. So I just want to tell you guys that if you see something that you're interested in, just keep that in mind. So I'm going to draw 2 winners from the wildwoolly.com thread, and I'm going to ship you out these amazing gifts that Joanne was so wonderful in sending us. I'm going to curate the package. I don't know all of the things that I'm going to send you because I may end up saving some of these for future KAL prices, but just know that when you receive your package, I think you'll be very, very, very happy. So we're going to go through this real quick just so I can show you what she sent and what you could possibly be a winner of. Okay, so this is her Perfect Man soap that she has made. It is, I'm not going to take it out of the package because I don't want to disrupt the packaging. So Perfect Man soap. She also has included this buttermilk baby bee soap, and I'm sure it is fantastic as well. Can you guys see that? Let's see.
Not yet.
Not yet.
There we go.
There we go. Okay, so that's 2 soaps. She also included in the package some hand and body butter. One is lemon tart. The other is, you like lemon, sweet red clover. So you guys are in the running for that as well. And she also included some lip balm, which is pretty cool. Strawberry. Oh,
and coconut.
Uh-oh, I dropped it. Strawberry and, no, not coconut. Where'd you get that from?
It looks like it.
Strawberry, sorry about that. Strawberry and chocolate mint.
Well, from here it looks like I saw a coconut.
No. Okay. And then last but not least, certainly not least, are these cute little
mini bags.
Notions bags, I would think they would be. One is in sock, has a stock motif, and the other is the bears. Thank you. The other one is the bear. So I'm going to make a package of some of these gifts for you and put those in the mail to the winners. So like I said, I'll pick 2 winners from this thread. Just go out to, by the time this airs, there will be a thread out in the Ravelry group. Just go to wildwoolly.com and just comment on 2 or 3 things or 1 or 2 things that you like from her shop. And like I said, she's very generous, and I want to give back to you guys for watching the podcast and supporting us. So I'm going to do that for you via her. So the last thing is Jordan. It's time for Jordan to talk about his question from the last podcast. So I'm going to hand this over to him while I put all this. What?
Sleepy.
Like I said, no job. It's the summertime. Why are you sleepy?
I don't know.
Why?
I just am.
Okay.
So, I can't remember what the question was.
What?
Oh yeah. What were
Open the book.
What is it here? So what were the 3?
Hold on. How you gonna come on the podcast and not be prepared for the podcast? I don't understand. He has his little own segment that he came up with himself. Right.
So the question was, what were the 3 main types of knitting needles? Number 1 are straight needles.
Which, when I first started knitting, that's all I knitted with, was straight needles. Now they've kind of become
Irrelevant.
they're not irrelevant. I really just don't use straight needles. Do you guys still use straight needles?
No.
Or are you more
I've never used any needles.
I'm not talking to you. Yeah. So do you guys still use straight needles, or are you pretty much converted to circular needles for even projects that are not in the round? So let me know.
Next are double pointed needles.
Which I know a lot of people do not like double pointed needles, but I actually really enjoy them. I learned how to use them when I first started knitting, so it is not a problem for me. But I know that some people avoid them like the plague. So I think double pointed needles are one thing that is kind of a dying breed, just because people knit magic loops more often than they use double pointed needles, or at least that's what I see in my Facebook groups and stuff. So, you know.
And then last are the common circular needles, used for everything.
Yeah, they are used for everything. They really, really are. Circular needles are really, they're just, yeah. You don't ever have to worry about losing the other needle when you use a circular needle versus the straight needles. So that's a benefit as well.
Like, so last time that I ever saw you use straight needles were those green 19 things on the infinity scarf.
You know what? Sometimes he makes me so proud because he really does pay attention. So I have a tutorial on my channel that I did a tutorial on how to knit an infinity scarf with a little knotted motif to it, and I had some green size US 19 needles. I don't have, in my circular needles, I don't really have anything past a 15, and because I don't knit with bulky yarn that I need anything larger for, I've gotten these size US 19 needles at a craft store that was going out of business, and they were dirt cheap. So I grabbed them up, and that really is the only reason why I have size 19s. I actually have a size 19, I have US size 35, and I think I have a US size 50. And I got all of those at the same time because they were going out of business. But I don't normally knit. Those are the straight needles that, yeah, I wouldn't use. I don't have circular needles in those sizes because I don't think that I need them. So that's why those are the straight needles. Okay, what's your next question?
Well, except thing about this next question is like, it's not as much of a like question and then y'all answer. I'm really it's a more of a curious question.
Okay, so it's not something for them to think about. It's something for you to come back and tell them afterwards, or what?
Okay.
Yeah.
So the question is, what are y'all's knitting needles made of, like material wise?
Oh, okay. So what are their preferences when they with what type of needles they use? If it's wood, plastic, whatever. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're asking them?
What do you mean? I'm just curious of what people use.
Oh, okay.
There are a lot of different things.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is his segment. Let me just back up. Let me back up. Okay.
Yeah.
So ask him So ask them one more time.
What are y'all's knitting needles made of, material wise?
Okay. Okay.
I will bookmark this.
He will bookmark that. Okay, I think that we're done, Jordan.
You may have this back.
Well, thank you, sir.
There we go. Hello.
Okay. So is there anything else that you want to talk about, Jordan, or are we pretty much done?
Subscribers have been going up. More people are joining.
We have had a boost in our subscriber rate lately, and we appreciate that. So Jordan usually keeps up with that. It's kind of like, okay,
I'm the numbers man.
He's the numbers man. We did hit 2,500 last week, so thank you guys so much. As always, we appreciate that. So yeah, is that it?
Yep.
Yep. That's my water. See?
It's good water.
It is good water. These little
Yeti cups.
Yeti knockoff cups. I got them at Costco, and I think they are now 2 for $15 or whatever. Keeps your water cold for 24 hours.
Not an advertisement.
It's not an advertisement. It's just, yeah, it just is what it is. And I have one at work. I have one at work, and I actually drink more water because of it. But anyway, I digress. Okay. Okay, I think that's it, guys. Thank you again for watching, and we will see you guys, I think, in the next episode.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Woot, 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 woot. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.